quotations, hello world, like that.
Okay, string+5, did you got that answer? We post one snippet
Yes.
in the Telegram. On that day, we post not 5 place. We post that string+5. Did you see that output? Have you tried that one? I think you will not try. Okay, I will tell. Like what happens in printf? What is the argument we have to pass?
String constant. Constant.
How many arguments we have to pass actually in printf function?
Oh, minimum one, maximum it's what arguments.
Okay, at least one. Another one is if we are passing any format specifiers, any format specifier. According to the format specifier, we have to pass argument also.
Yes.
But in some case, there is a case like, for suppose, if you are not passing argument also, it will work. Just try. I will tell how it will works. Okay, now I will explain why it will happen. Nandini, you got the question? What did we ask?
Yes, sir.
Did you know the answer? What is the output for that?
No.
Why?
No, sir, I am not. Didn't try it, sir.
Is my screen is visible na, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. What is the question, Divya? This is with 5 place, na?
Yes.
Okay. Before going to discuss this, if this is happen means what we are passing here?
String constant.
String
Address.
constant means address only, na? That means in that address, what we are stored. That means the base location only, na, we are passing. Whatever the string name, array name, function name, whatever these names, na? Whenever you are passing the name, simply it's treated as the that base address. What we are doing, simply we are adding 5 place. Means which one we are passing? From H we are passing or somewhere we are passing. For suppose let it be is character array na? String means character array na?
Yes.
Okay, now I am doing 5 place. Then at this time, what we are passing to the function call, printf function call.
5 plus address.
Means what? For suppose let it be 1000 H address.
Base address.
Which 1000 plus
5.
plus 1000 na? 1005. What is the 1005 here?
Base.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means 0, 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. See the output? What happened? Okay, it's still I'm not doing. Okay, let's take some time. Okay, see. From the space only, na? If it is 6, then from world it will print without space. Got the point?
Yeah, if after the string plus 5 means also it will be the same.
Same, na? Simple it is.
Oh, address.
We are passing like it will treat it as compiler. For suppose let it be its address is 1000, na? Like this, it will
Okay.
think. If it is 1000 means 1000 plus 5. That's it. Same manner it happened. Okay. Okay. Anyone who will answer my question can raise the hand. Nandini or Divya. I will give one question. You have to explain that within the time period. Who will answer? Yeah, Divya, your question is explain the comparison stages briefly. Like, what is the input file? What happens in that stage? What is the output file? Your time starts now.
Um, uh, our first we'll give our source file, that
Okay.
is .c file, to the preprocessor stage. Preprocessor stage will include the header files, remove the comments, do the conditional compilations, and do the macro replacements, and give the .i file to the translator. Translator will translate it to the assembly language and does the syntactical checks and gives that .s file to the assembler. Assembler will convert the assembly language into the uh, binary language, binary code, and that object file is created. And after that object file, it is given to the linker. Linker will link all the libraries required and the function calls and function definitions, and all the startup code is created at the linker stage, and we'll get a executable file after the linker stage.
Okay. What you said na, in linker. In linker, it won't include the function declarations and definitions. Nandini, you got what Divya said, na?
Yes, sir. Linker
You
includes the
like-
library files. Yes, sir. Links the functions.
link calling function and called function.
Called functions.
Okay,
And
Divya?
combines
Yeah, and combines the all OBJ files.
OBJ files
You missed
and
that
OX
point.
executables.
Yeah, okay, great. Now, can you explain, Nandini, now it's done. What are the errors in comes under compilation, compile time errors?
Runtime errors and compile time errors, sir.
No, I'm asking only the
Okay.
question, compile time only.
Segmentation fault.
Nandini, what happened?
Sorry.
Be cool. This is not an interview, na? Simple compile time error means it will come under the compile time only. What are the stages we have? 4 stages. In that we have only, yeah. Now continue. Translator linker error. Nandini, got the point?
Yes, sir.
Why you are confused? Like, this is the first you are heard that question, or any confusion in compile time error and time errors?
No, sir.
Then why you are confusing between this segmentation fault? Okay, no problem.
No.
But why I am asking these type of questions, na? These are the basic questions. And one more thing, they will decide with these questions only how much strong in the C language. That's why I'm asking. That only digit files. But suppose it is the only one source file, then we get the only single .o file, single object file. But if it is a multiple file, then we get how many? For suppose we have 4 source file I am compiling. Then how many object files we'll get?
4 object files.
4 object files. Then linker will combine these all OBJ files, these all 4 OBJ files. Okay. While combining, what happened? First, suppose in one file you are calling one function, but its definition is present in another file. Its calling happen in one. Calling function, call function. Got the point, Divya?
Yes, sir.
First, suppose there is function call happen, but there is no definition available. You are, as a developer, you forget to give the definition. At that time, in the linked stage, it will give the error. Definition is not found like that. Okay. Next one is, first one is it combines all obj files. It links the calling function and called function. And one more thing, it will include whatever the library files needed, library functions. Linker also it added these library files also.
Object files.
No, Divya. See, for suppose we are using printf statement.
Yes.
Where its declaration present?
In header file.
Nandini, what is your answer?
Declaration in stdio.h header files.
Okay.
Definition.
Library.
Libraries.
Nandini,
So definitions are in
where?
all definitions will be in header files, I think. So.
Okay, declarations and definition both are present in header file.
No, sir.
Okay.
Only
then,
declarations are in header files. Sir. Definitions
Okay.
are in library files.
Yes.
libc.so.
Come in, Divya.
libc.so.
Lib files. What are the library files we have? Na? In C, like the compiler or the compiler we are using, na? In that they will added library files already. Okay. Nandini, did you got that questions what I shared in our WhatsApp group? There's 10 questions related to up to compilation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In that 1/4 question I am asking, na, who will call the main function? Did you see that?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Why I'm asking? On that day you're not present, na?
No, sir. Absent.
Okay. Anyway, Divya, rest all the questions for all you got the answer, na?
Yes, sir.
Any question like you're not able to answer?
No, sir.
Okay. What about you, Nandini?
Clear, sir.
Clear, na? Okay. Okay, guys. Today I will move to. Anyway, this format specifier clear, na? Still any doubts in related to format specifiers? Divya, Nandini, and Vishal. No doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
You people know how to read space in Scanf. Nandini, Divya, and Vishal.
No, sir.
Divya, what about you? For suppose
No,
I need to read, okay, high space electro for you space.
XOR with /n.
XOR with /n. Okay. What happens with that? Do you know what happens with that?
Till which character, if we give /a, till that character found, it will read.
Yes. Means, Nandini, you got that how to read space?
Yes, sir.
Vishal, I think you also know. Okay, anyway, I will show simple one. Here I have to give S or no need to give?
We can't see your screen.
No? Sorry.
No, sir.
Wait. Yeah, is it correct? Scanf what I wrote, na? Wait, I will make it.
Percentile
Is
S.
there any error?
Format specifier.
Format specifier missing?
Yeah.
Where I have to give? Here or here?
Right side.
Oh,
That's where the cursor present there.
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. Still any error? Okay, now here what happens? We are saying if it is okay. Can anyone explain how scanf will work?
When we give input from keyboard, it goes into the stdin buffer. From
Okay.
there, Scanf takes the input.
Okay. Like, what is the escape point? Escape character.
Enter.
Enter. No, this is new line.
New line.
But here we are making new line is the termination point. Whenever you give the space, na, if it is a normal format space percentages, it will terminates until it get the space. But because of this, what we are doing, we are telling to the compiler you have to read until you will get the new line. For suppose if I am giving here star. Okay. Now we'll see. Okay, unknown escape. Okay, we are with this escape character as the star. Okay, same I'm typing. Now I am hitting enter. Okay, still it's not terminated. Now I am giving the star. See, not only in a single line, it will read now
Multiple.
multiple lines also. Got the point?
Yes.
If someone asks like how to read two lines input by using the scanf, then you can do like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One more thing, like if I add multiple header files, is this will increase the file size?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Have you tried? Who said this? Nandini or Divya?
Divya.
Okay, Divya, did you see what is the file size after adding multiple times of header file?
In ARM, we checked it's increasing, sir. That's why we went for conditional comparison. It means adding and if not defined like that. In C, I have not checked.
Okay. Yeah, next one. Okay. Up to now, clear na format specifier data types. Data types also clear na. Any doubt regarding data types? Signed and unsigned. Okay. For suppose I am taking here character variable $260. Okay, what is the output if I print A? Yes, okay, I'm making it.
4.
Yeah, now.
3 is
260 minus 256.
260 minus
256.
56.
means 256 na you said? Means 4.
No,
We have
4.
to get 4. What we are giving?
Percentage.
Okay, Nandini, clear na? I'm not able to see who said this answer. Yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, clear na guys? Like, for suppose if it is signed, then or else simple like this.
Same.
Same, 260.
4.
Same 4.
No, 1 minute.
This is signed or unsigned?
Signed.
By default, it will take signed or unsigned, sir.
Signed.
Okay.
Okay, here we're passing 260. Na? By default, it says signed only. Okay.
Yes.
For suppose, let it be. For this, what is the output?
Error.
Is it error?
Error.
Okay,
Error.
what type of error?
No problem.
Translator error, syntax is
Okay, in which statement we have that error?
6th.
6.
Okay, Divya, what is your answer?
Same. Syntactical error. Like declaration is not proper.
Okay. Shock here. Why? Like, I think this snippet also we post in our Telegram. It will take like integer. Unsigned integer it will take. If we give simple side, na, it will take as an integer.
Like for return type, like in functions return type, it default it takes integer.
Yes,
Like in
yes.
declarations also, it will take like that. So.
Not like that. For suppose, if I'm not remove this one, if I'm remove this one, then this is the error.
Okay.
See, now this is the error.
Only for signed or for unsigned short, for that also it will come, sir.
No.
If we
Okay.
place a short, sir, in place of signed.
Okay, unsigned. And as you said, short, na? But we have to know how much size. What is the format specifier to find the size?
Size of.
No,
Size
format.
of percentage.
Who said this percentage P?
No, sir.
LD?
Yeah, LD or D, both are fine, but LD is the safer one. Okay. If it is int, we get the 4. Because of the short int, we get 2 bytes. Got the point? But that means by default, if it is not mentioned char or float or double, if you mention only the what we say short and int, these are type qualifier, na? Specifiers. Short qualifiers, na?
Modifiers.
Yeah, modifier, sorry. Type modifier, start int. If it is not mentioned as data type, it will automatically take the int type. Okay? Okay, next another one. Yeah, okay. Okay, shall we move to this one? Conditional statements, control for statements.
Okay, sir.
Okay, can anyone explain like what are the control for statements in our C? What is the need of this control for statement?
Control statement will control the flow of execution of our program.
Come again?
Control statement will control the flow of execution of our program.
Okay. Next, what are the types? Sir, if I take char A, what will store in it? Yeah. We shall like, okay. Wait guys, yes, like I take char as capital A. Okay, the ASCII value will store Vishal. Okay, I will show you. Wait guys, we shall add some dot. Yeah, Vishal, here I want to modify or in char data type I have to modify. I think with this chart not possible to see. Okay, we'll store it data type. Okay. Like this you are asking Vishal, is it correct? This is the one you want? Yes. Okay. Simple, na? This is like it will store character A. Means here we are giving the symbol wise character A, but backend stores ASCII value only. But see, if it is I want to type cast, I'm giving the C percentage C and D also. It will give the this D. Second, it will give the ASCII value of character A. It is gives the character A. Vishal, got the point? Any other doubts? Clear. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Continue, Divya. Continue.
Um, we have two types of control statements:
Okay.
iterative and non-iterative.
Okay.
Iterative, while, for, and do while will come.
Okay.
In non-iterative, we have conditional and unconditional. Like if, else, switch. Non-conditional are break, go to, continue.
Okay. What about the switch case?
I've said, sir, in condition, non-iterative conditional control step.
Non-iterative conditional. Okay. Divya, whenever you're going to the interview, na, no need to give this type of like iterative, non-iterative. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, whenever you are saying na, that type, what are the types? Then
Yes.
one is conditional, another one is iterational, another one is jump statement.
Okay.
Okay, in this way you can tell, means don't get any other questions from your answer. Like if you say
Okay.
iterative, non-iterative, simple say like this: three types of control for statements we have. One is conditional, iterative, and jump statement. Okay, as you said, Divya, like is it possible else if?
Yes.
Have you ever tried else if?
Yes, sir.
Nandini, is it possible else if?
If is the present only, then only we should go for else.
Yeah, that is the only question, na? I'm not saying na if it is present or not. Simply I'm asking else if.
Not.
Okay, Nandini got the point?
Yes, sir. If
Because why I'm asking like,
present only.
yeah, Nandini, go ahead. Nandini, are saying something?
Yes, sir. If F is presented, then if else is used. Else
Yeah,
it is
because
used.
whenever you are forget like in that whenever you are implementing any nested if else statement, for suppose you are missing if statement before else, at the time you will get the error. Okay, that's why we need before if you want to use else if, then definitely we need if statement. Okay, then okay, we have condition statements as like as you said, if, else if, nested if else, and switch case. Can anyone explain at what particular situation we are using those condition statements? If when you are using if, when you are using if else, when you are using nested if else, when you are using switch case. Anyone?
We use if else if we want to, on the upon condition, if we want to skip some block of code, then we use if else.
If also for that one only, na? Then why we need if else? Simple, only if fine, na?
If we skip something and we want another work to do, then if else.
No. 2 times you said if else only.
Okay.
Nandini, you got the question? What I'm asking?
Yes, sir. If condition is true, then it will go to if condition, sir.
Okay.
If it is false, means if the conditions having more than two statements, like I'm not able to explain.
Okay. I will explain. Like you know the concept of how it will works, but while coming to the explanation, when you are clear about the explanation, then it will in mind more time because we have to clear about the theory. For suppose if someone asks if you have condition statement, why we need these 4 types of condition statements? Like why we have the 4 means something specialty in there, na? For suppose if you take iteration statements, we have for, while, do, while. Then what is the necessity of these 3? If as you said, we said like iterative statements are 3 types. Then why we have 3? Why not only the 1 type? Because for suppose if you take condition statements, as we said, based on condition we have to compile the statement. If you, for suppose if you take if, that means whenever you need to check only one condition. Okay, only one condition. If the condition is true, you have to execute some particular statements. At that time, you are using only if statement. Got the point, Divya and Nandini? Vishal?
Excellent.
Yeah. Then after, why we need if else? Then we have not only one condition. We have to check 2 conditions. At that time, we go for the if else. I think you got the point. If else means at the time we are checking 2 conditions, not only one condition. 2 conditions you are checking. That means if it is true, you have to perform these statements, means below the if. If it is fails, then you have to perform these else part. Okay? If we have more than 2 conditions we have to check, at that time we go for the if else, nested if else statement. Then now tell me, is it possible to replace nested if else with a switch case?
Yes.
Vishal? Yeah, then how you, then what is the difference between this nested if else and switch case? Then why we have these 2? Why not only one?
In nested if else, if one false, it will check all the else if conditions.
Okay.
In switch case also, it directly goes upon the, it will check and it will go. And will
Okay.
break in between.
Okay. Nandini, what about your answer?
same, sir. If in switch case, if the condition is true, whatever we are taking in the switch case, that it will go to that case, that condition, and if it is true, it will directly break it and come out of the loop, sir.
Okay, got the
Whereas
point.
in
Like,
if
yeah, continue. Sorry.
whereas in if the condition is true, then it will execute and it will continuously checking, sir, multiple times.
Yeah, because for suppose you implemented one nested if else with there you have the conditions. For suppose 20 conditions you are checking. For suppose there are 20 conditions we have to check. Na? Then what happened? Your true condition is at 19th statement. 19th condition, that is true condition. Here what happened? For suppose if it is one first condition is true, then successfully completed within one condition checking. But if it is 19th condition is true, then what it will do? It will check every condition. Means 18th condition it will check. Here what happened? The time will more to run the code. But in switch case what happened? Based on the value. Means based on the, for suppose you're checking condition, instead of condition, if you take condition value before you are passing the switch case, just checking with the condition every time, whatever the condition you are passing, simply by the condition you have to jump to the case. In that case, whatever the statements were implemented in the nested if else under the true condition, in that case we have to implement those statements only. Okay, Divya and Nandini got the explanation how to explain why we have this type of control for statements, condition statements. Okay, now come to iterative statements. Can anyone explain? Nandini, can you explain iterative statements?
Yes, sir. For loops and while loops. Go
For
to
loop and while loop. Okay, only two.
and do while.
Okay, then and same question. Why we have these three? Why not only one type?
Do while is an exit control loop. First, it will execute for one time.
Okay.
And if the condition is false, it will come out. If not, it will continue until the condition fails.
Okay.
For loop, if we know how many times our loop should iterate, then we'll go for loop. If we don't know how many times it should iterate, we should go for while loop.
Okay. While loop is entry level. Okay. Then for
also entry control.
Entry. Then why we have two, for and while? These two are entry control loop only, na?
Yes. If
Okay.
we don't know how many times it should iterate, then we'll go for while. If we know how many times our loop should iterate, we'll go for while.
Yes. Means if we know starting and ending. So we know the condition. Based on the condition, you have two iterative statements. Then we go for the while loop. Okay. Then jump statements.
In iterative loops only, we'll mostly use them.
Okay.
To come out of the loop or to go for next iteration.
Okay.
Or skip some lines.
Okay. Anyone of you like Nandini and Divya? Anyone log in with the laptop?
No, sir.
Okay. No problem. Just tell me. I will have one question like you have to print one.
Can you repeat, sir?
Yeah, I want to print 1 to 10, but I don't want 5.
Loop should iterate from I equal to 1 to less than or equal to 10. And in that, if condition, if that variable equal to 5, then plus 1.
Okay. Wait. I will share my screen. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes.
Yeah. Now tell. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
If I equal to 5,
I
then I plus 1. I equal to I plus 1.
I equal to I plus 1. Okay.
1 plus 1. And printed 5.
Where I have to print?
Here only.
Here only, na? Yeah. The difference between bug and error. Anyone explain like what is the difference between bug and error?
If bug come, we don't have any errors, but our predicted output won't come.
Yeah, that is bug. Okay. Now tell me, as per your code, it will satisfy our requirement. It will give our whatever expected output it will give.
Yes.
Yes, na? Nandini?
In another way also we can do, sir.
No.
Like
This is the snippet.
it is, yeah, sir.
For suppose this is the snippet, what is the expected output? Why you only said na Divya code?
Okay.
Then why you think about the output?
No, sir, it's Vishal, not me.
Okay. I don't want to use this one. For suppose I want to.
I plus plus.
Okay, plus is fine.
Continue, sir.
Yes, continue. I'm expecting that one. Okay. Why I'm asking this type of question means I thought you people catch the point. The question is like a skip or break. Okay, here in this requirement I am asking skip the 5. At that time you have to use continue. For suppose if you want to break, suppose if I want to print 1 to 10, but whenever I got 5 I want to break. At that scenario we have to use break. Now can you explain anyone in which scenario we have to use break, in which scenario we have to continue?
Uh,
Yeah, Nandini.
Break to come out of the loop.
yes, sir. If the condition is true, then it will come out of the loop, sir. In continue, it will skip that condition and it will go to next line.
Okay, not like that. Whenever someone asks, yeah, Divya, what is your answer?
If the condition is true, then in continue, it will skip that iteration and go to next iteration.
Okay. You are saying like based on this program, na? Simple. Whenever you are asking, na, what is the difference between continue and break means, simply you can say like to skip a particular statement. Okay, to skip any statement, we have to use continue. Continue means it will skip the statement. Immediate statement. Got the point? If it is break, it will terminate the loop. based on the condition or based on the value. Simply you can say to break iteration means to stop the iteration we are using break, but not iteration it is particular statement. Means whenever you have to print 5, at that time you have to stop this print statement, means you have to skip. At that time you are using continue. Got the point? Any difficulty with this looping concept, Navya, Nandini and Divya?
No, sir.
No, na? Okay, then we go for the operators is fine. Still any doubts in operators?
In some programs, to
Yeah.
swap the case, we use XOR operator, no, sir.
Yeah, come again. What is the requirement?
To swap the case, if it's higher, we should go for lower, and for lower, should go for higher. Then we'll do XOR operator.
Sorry, I didn't get the requirement. Can you tell me the requirement? I will write here.
In a given word, in an array,
Okay.
we have to swap the case. Means if it's lower, we have to go for upper, and if it's upper, we should go for lower.
Okay. Okay.
Then
suppose
alphabetics, upper and lower.
Okay. What is expected output if it is input?
Capital I, small f,
Capital I, F.
Capital O, small L. It's okay.
This is only, na?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is your logic?
CH equal to CH XOR CH XOR with my plus 32.
Come again. Okay. Without XOR, I would try.
Normally we will do.
Normally, checking the simple if condition. If I is lower or upper, then that one. Okay, XOR means what it will do.
If it's 97 like that, it will bring to 65.
Okay. How it will bring like bitwise XOR, you are saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How you get this? For suppose this one you people know, na? How to use a calculator, programmer calculator.
Yes.
It's gone here. Okay.
XOR with 32.
XOR with 32, na? Okay, this is the difference. Okay. No, what we are writing? 65, na? Okay, with that, what is our XOR truth table?
If it's 0 or 1 or 1 on 0, then only 1. It's not 0.
Sorry. Here we have to get 1, na? 1, 1, 0,
0.
0, 0,
First
1.
one is 0.
First one 0.
0, 0.
Same 0. First bit.
Left. MSB bit.
Okay. Okay, we are giving capital A. Okay, 65 we get the 97. Okay. Yeah. Okay, today I also know new logic. Yeah. Any other? Means in this you have any doubt, Divya?
Like how will know, this is said by my ma'am in class.
Okay.
How we will know how to use this XOR?
Okay. Like how madam get this type
This
of
logic.
Yeah.
How we crack this logic? Like.
Okay. Like, for suppose if I'm asking, can you print even or odd without using condition statement? Then how you write that logic?
Ternary.
Okay, in the ternary you don't use that conditional means arithmetic operator.
Yes, sir, we can use mod
Okay.
division.
Come again.
Oh.
Even or odd without using arithmetic operator.
Oh.
How you will do?
Yeah.
Shifting operators.
And with
Yeah. And with simple one.
number. One.
Okay. How you got this logic?
Means like 1 bit, 0th person is always 1, so we will and with data.
Okay. Got the point, na?
Yes.
Means if for suppose I am the new one, I don't know about operator, bitwise operator. Then my thought also, okay, how Divya and Nandini know this logic? How they think? Is there any you are doing any research on this? No, na? Same like, for suppose if it is, this is a new one, means how they know. Got the point?
Okay.
That's why whenever you know, na, that is, it is the fastest way. Like if you are using if else, na, then you have to check two conditions, like it is less than A or capital A, like that you have to check. But if you know this one, it will easy. Like whenever you know this type of, for suppose if you say about the swap two numbers, how many ways you will do swap two numbers? For suppose A is equal to 2, comma B is equal to
Using arithmetic operators, using XOR.
Okay, arithmetic
using temporary.
and XOR next.
XOR operator using temporary variable.
And temporary. Okay, next. Okay, in arithmetic, which operators you are using?
Plus, minus, multiplication.
Plus, minus. It is possible with division also. Have you ever tried? Okay, I will tell how many ways it is possible. It is possible in 5 ways. Okay, swap two numbers. As you said, how many ways? One is arithmetic, XOR, and temporary variable, third variable. Means 3 types, na, you said? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. After this session or tomorrow, just try. I am saying 5 ways it is possible. As my knowledge, just try another other 2 ways. Okay. Next, okay, I think up to, and this one also, this accessibility, precedence, and these concepts are clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first suppose. Okay, sorry, yes, 9:37, na? Oh, sorry. What is the output?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello? Who said Divya or Nandini?
Nandini.
Okay. Divya, what is your answer?
I thought hi, sir.
Okay, why hi? Why hello, Nandini and Divya?
Sir, 5 equal to 6 is false, sir. It means it will return 0.
Okay.
0 assigned with C means C value 5.
Who said Divya said, na?
Yes. Not me. sir.
Nandini.
Nandini, okay. Okay. Divya? How it is?
First, 5 will be assigned to B. Then B becomes 5. So 5 equal to 5 will be high.
What happened?
Constant.
Assignment.
L value error.
Yeah, in this now, Nandini, you have to know clear about it is not possible to assign any constant to the constant, any value to the constant. It is error.
Yes.
Divya, you want to know which is high priority, equal, double equal, or assignment or comparison. Divya, you got no point.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me which is high priority, equal or double equal?
Double.
Double equal is the high priority. That's why it's evaluate this one, then after this one. Okay? Got the point why I'm asking this type of question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just revise the concept like precedence and associativity. Okay? Tomorrow, I think we will move, we will faster the concept. Like this type of interview we are asking. Na? Tomorrow, we will discuss on the storage class and memory layout.
Okay.
Okay. Before leaving session, just small question. I want to. Okay. For suppose if I am declare a variable globally with a register keyword. Okay. Is this accessible within the code or another file is acceptable? like this.
Within the file.
Register NTA. For suppose I have 1.c, 2.c, 3.c. It is present in 1.c. Okay. Is it accessible in 2.c and 3.c or not?
Within the not possible task.
Why? Why not possible?
Because the register will have auto properties. It will be in the visibility linkage is not external.
Okay. Means only within the file, within 1.c only it will be accessible. That is your answer?
Yes.
Yeah, Nandini, what is about your answer?
Same, I think also say within the file only it will execute.
Okay. Can you explain where the register variable will store?
First auto and then like in stack frame and then it goes to register
CPU,
upon
sir, I think.
compile.
Come again. Ujjain, Vishal. Yeah, Vishal, are you
Yeah,
reach your room?
yeah.
Yeah, Vishal. Where the register variable will store?
Register
With that register keyword I mentioned as the A, na? Now this A variable where will store?
in data
In
segment, sir.
stack, sir.
Okay. Yeah, meantime, Nandini and Divya had
Yes,
dinner
sir.
because you people are staying asked. Data segment, who said? Vishal, you said, na? Data segment.
Yeah.
Okay, data segment. Okay. In data segment, we have two types, initialized and uninitialized.
Yeah.
Okay. In that, you said like initialized data segment, it will store.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, Nandini and Divya?
I thought stack, sir.
Stack. Okay, great. Next, Divya. Divya said, na? Nandini?
May also stack, sir.
Okay. Okay. Is it possible to print my A variable address?
No.
Why?
As we mentioned, register, we should not access it with
Why
address
not
variable.
accessible?
Uh,
Where it can store? It can store stack only, na? I can access my stack, na?
no, but we said it also should be in register. So it depends upon compiler if it should bring it to the register or not. And register address we should not print.
Not shouldn't print, not. We, as a developer, we don't have the access
Yes.
register address. As you said, in your answer only, you have the answer for this question. You said, right? It will store in the CP register, na?
Yes.
Means how we said in stack again.
First it will be in stack and then it goes to the register.
Okay, before storing register, first you store stack, then after it move to register. That is happen? No.
Yes.
Actually, it is error.
Normally for us they have
Wait,
said it in
wait.
cube.
Global, okay, I will comment this. Actually, it should be give the error. Yes. Got the point?
Yes.
Register name not specified for A. Because we are saying like why we use the story classes. Can anyone explain? What is the need of the story class?
To know the scope of that variable.
Life of the
Actually,
variable.
Life.
yeah. Actually, as is, who said this? To know variable. This is not for us. This is we restricted the storage as a developer where you want to store. As a developer, you are said to the compiler, this variable store in this way. for this variable, you have to take the access. I am giving the permission or access to this variable based on this storage class. But most of the people, most as a fresher, what we think like, okay, register storage classes will explain about the variable storage, life and scope, all things. But as a developer, we decide the variable, scope, lifetime, where it stores, all the things. As we know, the register is stored in CPU register. But in C, what we know, the global variables, whatever the global variable all there, where will store global variables?
Data segment.
Data segment. If it is initialized, initial data segment, or not, answer data segment. Okay, but first we are declaring is a global. That is one statement. We said global variables are stored in data segment. But again, we are giving the storage class as register. That is rule violation. That's why we got the error. Now you people know, na, the register, we are not able to access the register variable address. That is one thing. And another one is register variable global declaration not possible. Got the point, these two?
Yes.
Okay. Any other doubts in storage classes?
सर ये जो रजिस्टर स्टोरेज क्लास है बाकी
हाँ.
सब स्टोरेज क्लास से फास्ट होता है राइट
हाँ, फास्ट होता है.
तो ऐसा कैसे मीन्स क्या लॉजिक है उसके पीछे
Okay, okay. Meantime, Nandini and Divya, have you okay with Vishal said that point, na? Is it right or wrong?
Yeah, it increases speed of the execution. When we
Speed of
will be using it, the variable, if we are using it in loops, then it will increase the speed. If not, it will be the same.
Okay, how it will increase the speed?
We will put that variable in register, so the processor will fetch from there. If not, it should go for the stack frame and bring that variable.
Okay, okay. As you said, na, register. It not go for the stack. Wait, I will draw that one diagram. Yeah, we shall see. Anyone know the memory arrangement in any system? What are the memory devices and what are the cost and what is the performance speed? Anyone tell according to the cost, which is higher cost, which is lower cost?
RAM is cost.
SSD is higher cost I think
Yeah, SSD means secondary memory.
yeah then RAM
Then RAM. Next,
and secondary HDD hard disks
come again.
hard drive sir
Oh no, hard drive. What are the secondary memory? Na? That is hard disk, CD, pen drive. Okay, these all comes as secondary memory only. Next, RAM. Then after we have the cache memory. Have you ever seen this cache memory?
No.
Next, we
It's
have,
inside the CPU.
yes. Then CPU. Okay. Where we have the stack and data segment, where in which
RAM.
RAM only, na?
I'm only, yeah.
Yeah. There we have the execute the statements. Each executement happens here. ALU we are using now. Now what happened? This is the size. The size will be increased in this manner, decreased manner in size. Not size, sorry. Yeah, size only. Size decreased manner, but performance decreased manner. I am showing the arrow mark as a decreased manner. Means compared to secondary memory, RAM and cache, CPU is the size is low size CPU compared to secondary memory. Now system where you perform all things. If you are storing CPU register, then it is easy to access. Means it is nearer to the system, na? That's why the statement is like the register variable faster accessible. For the faster accessing purpose, we are store that variable in the register. By using register, we can store in the CPU register to access the faster way. Vishal, I think you got the point. Still any doubt? If it is RAM, means somewhere stack or data segment, to access this variable, it will take some time. This is the variable multiple time I'm using. To reduce the execution speed, you have to store that variable in the CPU register. Now, can anyone tell me, compared to CPU register memory, CPU memory size and this any one of the memory, either stack or let it be stack only, which is higher size, stack or CPU?
Stack.
Before this, Vishal, you got the answer for the question what you asked.
Yes, sir.
Got the point? Still any doubt?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Actually, the images. See. This is not a clear one. Yeah. Where is that image? Not this one. I think this is visible, na? See, CPU register, cache memory, main, and magnetic disk, optical disk, magnetic tape. Okay. See, if it is, have you ever seen, observed the system cost or mobile cost will more if the RAM size increase. 2 GB RAM, it will less cost compared to the 4 GB RAM. Have you ever heard this cost?
Yes.
Yeah, got the point? Means RAM will increase means the performance, whatever the, if it is higher GB RAM, the mobile will faster performance. Okay, now come second point, which is higher in size. Is CPU register a stack? But suppose I am using 10 variables faster. Means repeatedly I am using 10 variables. That's why I am storing those 10 variables in CPU register. But again, I want to store 11th variable also. But there is no space in the CPU register. Then where it will store? The compiler will throw the error or not? If not, where it stores?
RAM.
RAM, we have this many segments. Code segment, data segment, heap, stack.
Stack.
Okay. Anyone?
Sir, I think you tried to access unauthorized memory, so it's the segmentation fault.
No, Vishal. Simple question is, I think you're confused about the question. This is my CPU register, let it be. Okay. The capacity is it can store 10 variables. Let it be 10 integer variables. It can the capacity have 1 to 10. But in my code, I am declared 11 variables as a register keyword. Got the point, Vishal?
Yes.
Now, as we know we have only 10 variable address, 10 variable space. But again have the another variable, 11th variable. Now this where it will store. It can store or compiler will give as the segmentation fault or terminates.
Sir, segmentation fault because I told it's unauthorized memory access. I think.
Okay, segmentation fault means in which scenario we get segmentation fault?
If we try to access unauthorized memory.
Unauthorized memory. I mean this is not unauthorized memory, na? We are trying to segmentation faults. Two ways we can get. Another one is for suppose this is not segmentation fault. Can anyone tell stack? What you can say? Not stack overflow. Stack. What you can say? Exact word I didn't get now. Okay, I will tell future. Okay, this is not like as per Vishal, it will give segmentation fault. Any other answers? Divya and Nandini?
In stack, it will store.
Okay, who said Divya said na? Stack. Nandini, what is your answer?
I think it will store in CPU only.
Why? How it will store? Anyway, I'm saying na.
Means
10. There is only space for 10 variables only.
okay. Maybe it will go to catch.
Now, another point is after if there is no space in the CPU register, if even though you are given the storage class as the register keyword, if you are using register keyword on the 11th variable, it will treat it as the auto variable. Okay, because of the space inconvenience. That means it will store in stack. Got the point or any doubt? Nandini? Vishal?
Yes, sir.
Got the point?
So why it is treated as auto variable, sir? As it is declared as register storage class.
Yeah, because of the space. There is no space. That's why it's stored in the stack.
Okay, sir. Is storage class में सब by default auto storage class रहता है. That's why auto
Yes.
अच्छा अच्छा.
As you said, who said? I think one of the person you said, treated as the auto variable. It have the properties of auto variable. Who said? Divya, you only said, na?
Yes, sir.
Register variable takes the auto property because of its within the block.
Yes.
That's why if the space is not present in the CPU register, it can store stack segment as it as the auto variable. Vishal got the point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any other doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone? Divya, Nandini? Any doubts? Shall we wind up? Shall we continue some more time?